Kill confirmed. Let's do this. Enemy sound detected. Kill confirmed.
Ooh, oh yeah, SitRep Pro, Mr. OP is in the house. What's up everybody, Ozurk here. And this is a free-for-all gameplay. I go flawless, I drop a M.O.A.B, M.O.A.B, and it's from my live stream. I was live streaming, I'd say about 2 weeks ago. It's one of the first games I jumped into. Usually when I stream, I'll do free-for-all at first, just to kind of warm up, and I ended up getting a pretty good game. It's not the fastest M.O.A.B for me because this is my first time playing free-for-all on Fallen. I'm not a big free-for-all player, but it is a good game mode, especially when you have SitRep Pro. It's just not very fun when you get the corner hiders. You know, say you play 10 games of free-for-all, 5 of them have corner hiders, people that hide around in corners and wait on you to run past them. I'd say another 3 to 4 lobbies have other people using SitRep Pro, which isn't fun because it's kind of like a sound horde duel. Both of you using your headsets to your advantage, and it's just kind of annoying. I like to dominate lobbies. I don't really like any competition. I mean, I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. Competition's good every now and then. It will get you better, but I mean, hell, we all like beating up on noobs. So maybe 1 out of 10 matches, you'll get a really good lobby with no other SitRep Pro users and people who actually run around, and then you can just rotate spawns like I'm doing here and just destroy them. So free-for-all is pretty easy in my opinion once you get those good lobbies. But anyways, what I want to talk about today is a little bit about sensitivity. I always get asked, Oz, what sensitivity do you use? What sensitivity do you recommend? Well, I would recommend, like everyone else recommends, using the sensitivity that is most comfortable for you. But there are some things to keep in mind when choosing a sensitivity. Now, 3 sensitivity is the default. That's what everybody has when before you change anything. Some people like to bump it up because they like to add mobility. Some people like to keep it low because it can get really hard to control in the higher sensitivities, especially from long range. Me personally, in this gameplay, I'm using a 7 sensitivity. When I started on Call of Duty, I always used the default. Modern Warfare 2, I always used like between a 3 to 5. I think by the end of Modern Warfare 2, I stuck on a 5. When Black Ops came out, I was on a 3, 4 to 5. I ended up settling all the way down to a 2. And during Black Ops, I held a 4.5 KD. Now, I was more of a defensive player than I am now, and I used really try-hard setups. I would always run Chopper, Blackbird, and Dogs. So that does boost your KD up a lot. But I mean, I was pretty damn good on a 2 sensitivity. I felt like I had a lot of long range accuracy, which is the big benefit in my opinion from a low sensitivity. And during Modern Warfare 3, I started off just like that. You know, when you go back and see my older gameplays, you can tell in the way I turned. I was using a slower sensitivity. I was rolling on I believe I was using a 3, and then I moved it up to 4. Then I'd say somewhere around March, I moved up to a 6, 7, and 8. I bumped it all the way up because I just wanted to test it out. I mean, I even moved to 10. I dropped a M.O.A.B on the 10 sensitivity, but that's just too crazy for me. You lose a lot of accuracy over mid-range gunfights and then long range. It's just not worth it in my opinion. So I lowered it just a tad to make sure my controller stayed just a little bit stiff while I was aiming mid-range and long range. So I settled in on about a 7 average. Sometimes I would do 8, but mostly 7. And I found out it was really, really good. I had great mobility. My ability to rush around and move about the map increased dramatically. When I started upping my sensitivity, guys, that's when I started dropping the double M.O.A.Bs. I started getting the really high scoring games, and I was able just to dominate while moving. I mean, I can't really explain it other than the fact that it's easier to evade bullets, and it does kind of feel like you snap on faster close range. right here, get my M.O.A.B. I thought it was actually going to end the game, so I called it in, but I ended up being 2 kills off, so I had to go hunt him down here at the end. But yeah, I feel high sensitivity is really good. I can't really decide what's better. I mean, just recently in my most recent gameplays, I lowered it back down to 3, and I saw a great benefit. You know, using the M16 on 3 sensitivity, I did awesome. I was pulling some of the best games with the M16. But then if I were to up it back to 7 or 8, I mean, I would just do average. Oh, average for me. So I haven't really quite settled in on what I'll use for Black Ops 2. I want to either stick to high sensitivity or stick to low sensitivity. So leave a comment for me. Tell me why you use low sensitivity and why you use high. I use low for better accuracy, and I use high for better mobility. That's what I do personally. So leave a comment, and hope you enjoyed this M.O.A.B. on Free For All. Peace.